Good morning to all. Today we are going to learn in administrative law the topic the principle of natural justice. We all know we can classify law into two major categories. One is enacted laws and another is common law. So common law means a common principle which is applied to throughout the world. So, the principle of natural justice means the universal justice or basic justice or fundamental justice, whether it is enacted or not, but each and everyone in the world they have to follow the principle of natural justice. While speaking about the principle of natural justice, there are two maxims or two rules are very important. One is the right to fair hearing or rule of fair hearing, and second is the rule against bias. While speaking about a rule of fair hearing, we have to know the important maxims or the alteram partem. That means no one shall be condemned unheard. What this means or the alteram partem? If anybody should punished, they have to give the opportunity of saying. So, without hearing, he cannot be punished. And two elements are very important, and we have to give the affected persons the opportunity of notice and also hearing. While speaking about the notice, we have to give a proper notice. For example, what is the allegation and what are the circumstances against him, and everything should contained in the proper notice. And second is hearing. Not only giving the notice, but also we have to give him the opportunity to represent himself. Then only there should be a natural justice. That is, hearing means hearing also including the oral hearing, and also we have to give him the opportunity of presentation and submission of witnesses, and also the opportunity of cross examination, and then legal assistance. And a landmark cases which is relating to the principle of natural justice is Ridge versus Baldwin. While speaking about the principle of natural justice, even somewhere I read that an author written, Adam eaten the fruit which is prohibited by God, but God doesn't punish Adam until he makes his defense. That means the God himself followed the principle of natural justice. And the second rule is rule against bias. That means the person who is making the allegation, he should not relate it to that particular case, or he should not have any relationship with the affected person, or the judges who is deciding the case, he should not have any relationship with the party. So we can say the maxim nemo judex in causa sua. That means no one shall be a judge in his own cause, and he should not play a dual role. Suppose if he making a complaint, he should not be the decision making authority. By speaking about bias, we can say three kinds of bias. One is pecuniary bias, and second is personal bias, and third is official bias or bias as to subject matter. So, pecuniary bias in the sense, if anybody favoring for somebody on the basis of monetary interest, and personal bias means doing something on the basis of blood relationship. Maybe personal bias may occur positively as well as negatively. And a very important cases in this regard is R.C. Cooper versus Union of India in pecuniary bias, and under personal bias we can say A.K. Kraipak versus Union of India, and state of UP versus Muhammad Noor, and many other important cases. And finally, we can see the exception for the principle of natural justice. We cannot give each and every term the opportunity of saying, because for each and everything we have exceptions. So far, while speaking about exception, if sometime in national importance or otherwise under disciplinary action, or again if suppose a thing happened with innumerable numbers, at that time it is impossible to give opportunity for multi-number people. So in this time, it is impossible to give opportunity of saying. So far, each and everybody in the world, they have to follow the principle of natural justice. Thank you.